I grew up in country, they killed half of my family. I grew up in country, they put shame in my kids without they are responsible about anything what is dad doing. When they go anywhere, trader family, enemy of Islam family. I grew up in country, they tried to kill me multiple, I killed them. So when you ask me about that, why I don't feel it's my home anymore, because of all this. Still, I have memories, I have some family, I still love my memories, but let me tell you, country is not only the place where you're born. Country is where people welcome you when you have a piece of bread, when you have your dignity as a human.
This episode is brought to you by Trident Coffee, a veteran-owned brand and lifestyle. And while they're masters of cold brew, Trident's beans are roasted to create a flavor that shines whether you drink it hot or cold. There's no bitterness, there's no burnt taste, it's just good tasting coffee. Their coffees taste amazing hot, which is how I prefer it, while still designed to excel as a cold brew. But Trident Coffee is more than just great taste. Trident supports your wellness journey, featuring ingredients like organic mushrooms, adaptogens, and nootropics. It's made for those who enjoy good coffee and value quality and health. So if you're looking for a coffee that meets you wherever your day takes you, hot or cold, you need to check out Trident Coffee. I know I said I prefer hot coffee, but here's a tip from me. Mix their instant cold brew with your favorite protein for a protein coffee drink that's great cold. You can thank me later. I know there's a lot of coffee options out there, but give Trident a try. I know you'll enjoy it as much as I do. Head over to tridentcoffee.com and use the promo code TDP15 for 15% off your order. That's TDP15 for 15% off your order. This episode is brought to you by Soflete, a tactical fitness company founded by special operations soldiers. Soflete is dedicated to helping you achieve a healthy lifestyle, from expertly crafted training programs to high-quality proteins, pre-workouts, and sleep and recovery supplements. They've got everything you need to power through your day. Soflete also has a full line of clothing. They have you covered from shorts to cold weather gear. Embracing the motto, Die Living, Soflete inspires us all to embrace life with vigor and resilience. So take the first step towards a healthier you. Visit Soflete.com. That's SOFLETE.com and use the promo code TDP2024 to get 20% off your order. Again, that's TDP2024 for 20% off your order. Hey everybody, welcome back. I've got a repeat guest this time. You can go back to episode 78 if you want to get more into the front end of the story. Truly an interesting conversation that I've had the opportunity now to sit down and talk with him on 2 occasions. Basically, he is from Iraq. He served in the Iraqi Army and then during the invasion became an interpreter for U.S. forces. He eventually fought alongside Navy SEALs from 03 to 06. He actually earned the right to wear a trident, though he's never been through BUD/S. He's written a book about it. The book's an interesting read. I'll have the link in the show notes for it. In 2009, he and his family had to escape Iraq because he had been labeled an enemy of Islam, and he came here to the United States. In our first conversation, we kind of touched on the subsequent trauma that he was experienced. But in this conversation, we went to it a lot more in depth. Additionally, we talked about his psychedelic experience or treatment and the outcomes of that. He offers his unique perspective on how he sees things as they currently are here in the United States. He also offers his personal perspective and opinion on some of the infighting within the SEAL team community that seems to be garnering a lot of attention lately. He offers some exciting news that for me was something I was really interested in and I'm sure will be beneficial to you. I know you're going to like this conversation, so let's get into it. Here's episode 165 with Riyadh Al Ahmady. I'm sure I destroyed that name and I apologize to him, or better known as Johnny Walker. You've been on a lot of podcasts at this point. Questions tend to kind of fall along the lines of your book and your experiences. Something I was thinking about from the last time we talked, and since then, what would you like to talk about that hasn't been asked of you, or that you felt you haven't had a chance to say from all your experiences and everything that you've been through?
I think one of the things is I want to put the light on my family. Like you said, most of the question is about me, what conceals, have the trident, legacy, hero, all these kind of things. And the real hero is the people behind me who make me who I am now. Like my wife, like my daughter. They've been struggling. They've been facing life and death like me. But the difference between me and them, I have big gun, I have M4, I have machine gun, I have my brother cover my back, and my family, they have love and faith. Love to our family and faith of American dream. Faith, they never been on it. Faith, they never feel it. They just hear from me and they believe it. Faith, most of the American, they don't value it now. And there are some people, they took risk to have the American dream. So I think this is one of the things is it's touched my heart.
Well, and for me, I know that reading your book before the last time we sat down to talk, your wife went through a lot with everything that you did. And obviously you put yourself in extreme danger, but that's the ancillary part of it. That
this is who I am, me and you. This is part of our job, you know what I mean?
But for your family's sake, they didn't necessarily sign up for that.
Yeah. And the woman nature is different than us. The woman nature is supposed to be in the house, work, take care of the kids, not facing death, not facing shame, not facing all this kind of depression, something destroy their hope. And they keep pushing it. And this is what is not surprised me, but this is what is push my limit to exceed to my goal.
Real quick, I'll hit on this. So you're about ready to bug out of California, heading to Texas?
I'm done. Yeah, I mean, with all my respect, like when I remembered all the time, risking my life, and I had the American flag in my shoulder, and I came here and I can see the American flag in California, or I saw immigrant, some immigrant corrupt the system, and they took money from my tax, while now I'm working my ass off. They took money from me to extend the corrupt. It's pissed me off. When I saw a drug run by government, encouraged by government, give them injection, the noodles, it's hurt me. I saw the government build kingdom of homeless veterans, it's hurt me. When I saw fentanyl in all the street, it's hurt me. When I saw the borders open, it's hurt me. When I saw the education take different than how this country built, which is add poison to our kids' brain, has hurt me. And that's why I want to move. I want to move to a place where I feel this is the place where I fought for dignity, patriot. When you have the American flag, like I have my American flag in my house, I am the only one in all the street, San Diego and El Cajon. And this looks like I'm weird. And this is not right. So I think for those reasons, it's time's up.
In your book, you talked about, or even you just mentioned it right now, the American dream. And in your book, you talked about how, as a young boy, you already kind of envisioned coming to America. Obviously, everything that happened in Iraq that even drove it more. When you talk about your family and your wife, and you've known your wife for a very long time, as a young couple, was she already thinking about coming to the States also?
No, but she shared my dream. And the thing is, the funny, beautiful things. We believe in American dream through the movies, Cowboy, John Wayne, through Kenny Rogers, through American basketball. We believe it. And guess what? Yes, we find the American dream when we moved here. And don't get me wrong, when I came here, I didn't have VA benefit. I didn't have salary. I didn't have anything. I have to work my ass off, struggling with different job, Uber driver, everything. But deep my heart, if I want to earn to be an American citizen, it's not when I take my citizenship after Obama frees it. No, but it's when I work and believe the right things to do. And not sitting my ass complaining and, oh, I fought for this country. I need to have balance. I need this and that. Just look like do the right things. And I consider the United States my mom. She will take care of me at a certain point. If it's not, I will keep giving. Like, let me tell you something. And this is an American culture. In American culture, when you give, you don't wait. Someone pay you back what you give. And this has happened with me. First time when we came to the United States, people, they took team guy. They took my wife to Costco to buy bunch of shit until now we find some stuff. Like, Beda, what do we do with this stuff?
Welcome to Costco. If you need one, we'll sell you 40.
Yeah. But the point is, when Johnny Heil, his wife, took my wife, she is not waiting from us to pay her back. Or JT, when he brought Honda Accord to give it to me as a gift and welcoming, because the government welcomed me with shit. He is not waiting from me to mention his name or write book or being celebrity and mention his name. And no, just right things to do. Chris Good, Touche, Steve Wazowski, most of the SEALs. And until now, you know what I mean? When I need something, hey, this is what's going on. Roger that. Navy SEAL Fund. So my point is, in deep my struggling, I still have that belief. And I feel like the only way to deserve to be American citizen is to do the right things and start giving. And that's why I keep working. Like right now, my new job in real work, which is real work track system, maintains the track, build the track for train, is hard work. I walk between 10 to 15 miles every day. Wow. And I'm 60 years old. But the beautiful things on that, you see my machine, all of them have American flag on them. And this is my dream. And just imagine, me and my machine, you know, because we are not taking the highway, we're taking the back route. No one can see it. But there's someone like you, love this country, feel maybe disappointed from Kamala Harrison, Biden, his Bluetooth disconnect, all this kind of fucking embarrassing things. Or Kamala Harrison, she talk about a lot of things with no plan. And you saw a machine coming from nowhere. And there is American flag. That's part of second, giving hope. This is what would make me feel about American dream. When I sweat, when I struggle, this is what is American dream. Like, you know, I don't have VA benefit. I have a broken shoulder, broken ribs, broken fingers, broken toes. Beside the PTSD, which is, I think, I killed the PTSD with the American dream. with all the economy or salary struggling, still American dream live inside me. And I'm proud of that.
When we started talking, you hit on something that I think is really important, is that, and I don't ever remember in my time on this earth seeing the country this divided, but I do see it as a giant circle, and it will come back around. And like you said, if we just boil it down to the American flag, and each one of us stop worrying so much about what's going on outside and just worry about ourselves. And like you mentioned, you put your flag on all of your cars, and that's how you live your life. And you set the example for the next person, not by what you say, a little bit by what you do, but you just push forward with that flag and that American dream.
Positive vision. Yep.
And then if we could get on that kind of path, I think that's when the country's the best. Stop worrying so much. Like I said, what am I going to get back? What do I need to just take care of you, take care of your family?
Agreed. And add for that, let me be more specific, like why I support Ukraine. At the same time, I have big struggling inside the country. Why I'm paying billions and billion, and I have veterans who's fought for this country. They are struggling. You know, if you have no honor, how you can give advice about honor? You have no money, how you can give other people money? So from reality, you left people behind, and now you help other company, other country. And guess what? Most of the Ukrainian companies, they are corrupt. Corrupt fuck. And we suck in our veterans' blood and give it to those people. Why? If we have everything not perfect, but at least in a human level, no homeless, we fought job, all this kind of things, the price going up, gas $6, the houses, you know, you live in California, it's crazy. When I fought all this problem and build my house, yeah, the extra money I can help anyone need it. But when I help someone and my people desperate, bring question mark, what the fuck is going on? And who's gonna tell Biden, hey, this is red flag, go back, like on mission. Most of the mistake happen when you forget the basic, right? This is the basic. As a president of the United States, take care of your own people. If it's not, that means there's big gap going on. And my big concern, if we can build environment, we can build culture based on corrupt. Like dealing with Ukrainian companies with corrupt, make Congress people make money, or I don't know, I'm just through an idea, and they can establish some kind of rules to kill our constitution. And this is where we can be witness collapse this nation.
And you've got an amazing, interesting perspective on it, because you came from a country that was corrupt and there was internal civil war. And you fought, like you said the last time we talked, you were fighting in your heart to restore your country. You wanted the best for Iraq. It got to a point where you literally became unwelcome in the country and had to sneak out. But a lot of us here in the States, we've never grown up with that. We don't know what it's really like.
No, we know when the media guide us.
We know what the media wants to tell
Yes.
us. And for many of us, we're making it appear to be this culture war that's breeding or brewing in this country. But we really don't know what it's like to be a country that is fighting inside of itself?
That's, I don't want to go in conspiracy, but most of the conspiracy tools, we can't find it now.
Just pull that microphone closer to you. No, you can stay where you're at. Just pull that microphone if you want to sit back.
Like, look at vaccine, COVID-19. And people, they started broken our constitution. You have to have vaccine. This is against my will. You know what I mean? Look at the corrupt, dealing with the money with Ukraine. Look at Iran in 2011 when Obama pulled the troops. And if you ask someone on the street, have no politic knowledge, he's going to say, hey, those evil. And you can give them time to grow up and extend the power. And after you have to fight them. Now what we're dealing with. So all this kind of things, when you look at it, the gender, like lesbian, gay things, which I'm not against it. You know what I mean? I have some friends. They are awesome people. But I am against when it became option for kids. And this is where we can destroy the family. You know what I mean? All this kind of items. Everyone know. No one can destroy the United States from outside. Russia, China, name it. You know what I mean? Iran, name it. Like Iran, within 25 minutes, will be gone. 25 minutes, no more. I'm not going to be exaggerate, 15 minutes, but 25 minutes, going to be done. Why all this bullshit? Open border, drug, fentanyl, a Chinese headquarters in Tijuana, kids in the school, they can use, boy use girl bathroom, bring people and just give him free welfare, Section 8, and they know. Government, they know. All this kind of things, if you look at it, is work in family, destroy the family. I called a few guys, Afghani, Syrian, Iraqi guys. Hey, I have job in my company that pay this between 4,000 and 6,000. You want to work? It's like, what the system? I told them we stay 20, 21 days, maybe 30 days in one of the state, and we go back to 7 days. He said, oh, why I'm doing that if I have it from welfare? Medic, pay the rent, food stamp, and another assistant, and Section 8. Makes sense. So, like I told you, I'm not a big fan of conspiracy, but if you collect the tools, everything work to destroy the family. And the family is foundation of our community. The only reason we lead the world because of the family. The family in 17th century when moved and shipped my flower from Europe over here, escape from religion, escape from dictatorship. They came for freedom. And imagine your grandfather from East Coast take the wagon with his wife and his kids, came to the West Coast, facing everything. Like right now, we have, if we can fly from here to New York, we have to have a plan. How about those people travel 1,000 miles, facing bad guys, gang, nature, everything. And soon the kids, 18 years old, go find your freedom, find your dream, because this is land of opportunity, right? Now, your son, he's 18 or 19 or 20, he cannot offer apartment in San Diego or in Temecula. He have to stay with you, sucking your blood. And instead of extend the power of the family, we suck in the power of the family. So all those kind of things, if you look at it, how I explain it? This is the circle, the family, fentanyl, immigrant, bad immigrant. I'm immigrant. I'm not against immigrant. Bad immigrant. School, education, open border. The guys who's coming from Honduras, from whatever, they are in 20-ish age and they have criminal record. All those items, economy bad, rent high, everything high, all that destroy the family. And the funny things, fentanyl from 3-4 years until now in San Diego, it's same price. Can you tell me why?
Supply and demand. I mean, there's enough supply to keep.
Everything goes up, the price, everything, and include our breath in Democrat state, right? Except fentanyl. Fentanyl is same price. Did anyone ask why? Because the target is the family. The target is our young guys. Ask the law enforcement. How many kids killed by fentanyl? 18, 17 years old. What they do now in the bars, the bartender, he put like couple, I don't know, I never have fentanyl in my life, but I hear story. A couple dip on the drink, and hey, try it, buddy. Oh, that's beautiful. And he make you addicted to it, and you can be middleman. And it's happened in most of the bars in San Diego. There is a lot of kids killed. What do we do? You know what do?
Rhetorical answer?
Defund the police. What do? Establish rules to guide the police hand. Like one of the police, he says, man, thanks God, I can't mention his name, but he says, thank God, I'm about to retire. With these rules, against my morals, against my patriotism, I will be in the jail. You go to Walmart, people, they stealing shit. Walmart's closed in my neighborhood. Why?
It's too costly. They're losing too much money every day.
Why they lose? Because people are stealing money, and you cannot stop them. Bunch of shit we establish to destroy the country from inside, and they succeed so far. Look, we just talked, me and you. Different between Democrat and Republican is funny things before. Some fun to talk about. Some fun to talk about while you have dinner with your friend. Now is argument. Tomorrow's going to be fight. So they accelerate our behavior to be sheep and divide us. And I think time to people start talk. People start recognize what the fuck is going on with our country. For me, it's been painful to be witness of something. I fight for it. And when I says I fought for it, not like fucking idiot. No, I fought for someone I believe and I love in every second. Me and the team guy. Most of them. And we have American dream. American flag in our shoulder. I don't want to be witness collapsing this country. So you ask me about what you can do. Just separate the truth and love from time to time and tell the facts. Like yesterday, I had a big argument with in TikTok. I have like TikTok and I go live from time to time and try to educate immigrant. And hey, let's talk about people who is corrupting the insurance system, welfare system, Section 8 system, corrupt the American culture system. And I told him, okay, one of my friend, he moved to Nebraska, he took Section 8, and he work in buying cars without the welfare they know. And what he do, he went to the car owner, how much, 5,000, take it for test drive. He do something, make the check engine on. Back to him, oh, check engine on, buddy. I give you 1,000. He bought a house. He bring his daughter, pay in Section 8, his pocket. One of the example, you know what I mean? Or they took cars from rental and escape it to Tijuana, sell it there. Or they hit your cars, take money. Or they go stealing shit from Macy's by taking jacket, expensive jacket, wear it for a couple of weeks, return it back. Or now they smuggle weapon from here to Iraq with the auction car, the damaged car, they put weapons. This is what we have now. And I'm not saying only Iraqi, Afghani, no, most of the immigrant, they came with no feeling of loyalty to this country. They want to take bite as much as they want, they can, because they don't feel like this is my home. I'm not saying I know and I acknowledge that, but I'm trying to have this feeling, because back in Iraq, I don't have that feeling. But when I came here and I started meeting amazing people, Steve Wazowski, Touche, Chris Good, Dave, I'm going to tell a story, if you don't mind.
Please.
In 2009, when I came here, I met by an accident federal agent, NCIS, his name Tom, and we worked back in the days in Iraq. By an accident, he surprised, big surprise, long story short. After 2 days, we met, he came to me and he took me to Miramar base. Like, what I'm doing in base? I just came up from fight, from fast road, from all this bullshit. Take me to the beach, take me to the park, take me to some good places, you know. But I can disrespect his wish. And he started explaining to me, I couldn't hold it anymore. Like, buddy, you know, I just fucking have fast robe in this 47 Chinook. You know, this 53 is leaking hydraulic like motherfucker. I don't want to see those anymore. Take me somewhere else. While we try to leave, you have some smoke. He saw some smoke. It's like, you see that smoke? Yeah. After that, he started more weird and worry about that smoke. Like, what the fuck, Tom? Only smoke. And it's not even fire, and it's not your fucking house. He says, yeah, you're right. It's not my house, but it's my home, my country. Holy shit. How I can reach to that level and that belief inside me. And this is what I've been training myself to deserve that feeling. You know what I mean? I'm not saying all the Americans, they don't corrupt the system. They are, some of them. Well, I'm talking about majority of the immigrant. You know what I mean? And this is one of the things how much our immigration system is not legit. Sorry, brother.
No. So you've been here now 15 years, correct?
2009 until now. Yeah, 14. Yeah.
And I know the last time we talked, you mentioned that there was one time after you got here, you snuck back into Iraq.
Correct.
Have you followed the political culture, what's going on in Iraq since you've been back? And do you ever see it getting to a point where you could go back?
First, this is my home for good. I'm done. And when I went to Iraq, Kurdistan, you know, friendly for us, Uh, in Iraq, I'm not allowed to go inside Iraq because, I'm enemy of Islam, I'm a traitor, all this bullshit, which is I don't give a shit.
You don't think that will ever change?
Honestly, if it's changed or not, does not concern me because reality is different. You know what I mean? So I smuggle to my city where I born and raised. Smuggle.
If you need to take the call, go ahead.
Yeah, we're drinking, me and him. And I told him, I'm going home. We're on the base. What the fuck? He's a big officer. I'm leaving. I want to see my family. It's like 15 minutes away from the base. I'm coming with you. Like, okay, let's go. We are drunk. I called my friend. We went to my house in Baghdad, and we had breakfast with the family. We went to the market, and we went back, dropped him at the airport. And when I came here to the United States, it's like, motherfucker, if I sell you to the Mujahideen, I will make a bunch of money, and I will buy 5 houses. One house for your family. But imagine how much Brotherhood strong. You know what I mean? Sorry.
That's okay. The reason why, for somebody like me, who
Yes, sir.
born and raised in this country, no idea what it's like from what you experienced as a young boy, a young man growing up, fighting for your country, then fighting with the Americans to try to restore your country. Many of us have never experienced anything like that. We don't understand it. And for you to leave, and I completely understand, because like you mentioned earlier, all of us, our ancestors, our grandparents came to this country and said, we are now Americans, from wherever we came from. But if you were to take me out of this country and put me somewhere else, no matter how much I acclimated to that new place and I called that home, I think there would be a little part of me that goes, but that was my childhood. That's where I became who I was. And so when I ask if you ever think that there's a chance that you could go back, take your children to be able to, I know they've experienced horrible things also, your grandchildren, to be able to give them their history is why I asked, do you think that it could ever change? Because I believe I read something recently, next month, America is reducing its military presence significantly in Iraq. What do you think is going to happen at that point?
So let's back to the point of your question. The point is to see if there is hope in Iraq. But the way how you ask the question, you ask from American mindset.
Correct.
Which is, I grew up in Temecula. It's a beautiful place. When I go no matter where, I still love this country, love this place. But for me, I grew up in country we are slave to the president and his family and his tribe. I grew up in country, if I don't kiss ass, if I don't smuggle, if I don't corrupt, I cannot survive. I grew up in country, they killed half of my family. I grew up in country, they put shame in my kids without they are responsible about anything what is dad doing. When they go anywhere, trader family, enemy of Islam family. I grew up in country, they tried to kill me multiple. I killed them. So when you ask me about that, why I don't feel it's my home anymore, because of all this. Still, I have memories, I have some family, I still love my memories, but let me tell you, country is not only the place where you're born. Country is where people welcome you when you have a piece of bread, when you have your dignity as a human. Like I live in this country from 2009 until now. I face only one racist stupid from 350 million, 400 million. You go right now to my country and live as American, if you survive in 10, 15 days in neighbor.
Could I even live there?
So, but you see the different, but at the same time, there is big hope. Because what we did, and most of the people, they don't figure out what the fuck is going on. We pulled the freedom trigger in the Middle East. Freedom trigger is not a vehicle. You push the button and you can move it from point A to point B. It have to take time. And the freedom, the only price is blood. You have to pay blood, and we pay the blood, and we will pay more. But when we catch the freedom, it's going to be our freedom. You know what I mean? As Iraqis. And it's going to be like freedom country lead for all this dictatorship in the Middle East. Like, look what happened now. Iran using arm, dirty arm, striking Israel. I'm not with Israeli army killing kids, but who started and how they started and what kind of motivation? Making the people poor so they have no option beside go to enjoy one of the terrorist organization, and they have no education, and the only hope they have is by God, because, you know, religion is get morphine when you desperate. All this kind of point to fight enemy of Islam, Jewish people. But motherfucker, Jewish people live with us 1,000 years, among us, family with us. Why now is they our enemy? You know what I mean?
I think.
So the point is about the hope, yes, but it's going to take time. And when it's going to take time, it's going to kick all this unusual things in human culture. Being savage, killing, all this bullshit. I hope I answered your question,
no,
brother.
You did. If you had that magic wand, what do you think it would take in the minds and the hearts of the people in the Middle East to ever live peacefully?
I'm going to answer you, but in harsh example. Like, look, let's talk about you as GS, government employee. You make $6,000. This is in 2010. It's beautiful money. You pay the rent, $1,500. You have $4,500. Pay the bill, still have $3,500. I came to you and he say, hey, you're in DMV or whatever. Take this 100 and make my driver license process faster. Like, fuck you. You have enough money, right? But right now you pay $4,000 for mortgage or for rent. Your wife and your family, your wife, she have to work another job and you barely pay the bills. What are you going to do?
Take that $100 bill every day.
Right?
Twice on Sunday.
To survive, right? So this is what happened now. What happened? We corrupting the system, the government. They corrupt our manners. And this is what happened in Middle East. What happened in Middle East, not because the people, they are bad, but because the government, the regime, they are so fucked up, they corrupt the community. Like you asked the question, if I have magic stick, how I change the Middle East, I will strike Iran. I will be the Shirar of Iran. I will use nuclear weapon. I don't give a shit. I will change all the Iraqi government. all the Iraqi government. I took off Syrian. You know what I mean? Because those people, they don't understand democracy. Those people, they don't understand freedom. The only things, violent. Because they are cancer. And the only way to kill cancer, chemical or carrot. And to add to that cancer, they add religion. If you are against them, you are infidel. And they have to kill you. Right now, Israel, what they doing? They strike Hezbollah, right? That says they defeat Hezbollah completely. Tomorrow's going to be Hezb al-Shaitan, double party. After tomorrow, it's going to be different name. And it looks like, what do you call the animals on the sea with the arm?
Octopus.
We cut the arm, but the head is still alive, and strike Iran, and everyone happy. Stop, support the Iraqi government. Like in Iraq, when we work, it's like, hey, the government is corrupt. Oh, this is Iraqi interior business. No, it's not. You liberate this country. You have the ethic, manners, morals, responsibility to put it in the right path. But, Obama's strategy in Iraq, you know the deal.
What do you think is going to be the byproduct, comparing it to when we pulled out of Afghanistan?
In Iraq, because we control Iraq economy, all the oil, still nothing, is not going to be big impact. And, most of the war, most of the strike is not going by soldier, going or Navy SEAL, one of my brothers, going to capture or killed, you know what I mean? It's going to be drone, it's going to be this and that. But the question is, what's the clear policy? What do we want from Middle East? Are we feeding the chaos? Or we can pull completely to our home and it's like, fuck it, we done. Those people, they are not recognize the freedom. Or we have to have the right solution. Because right now we are at the center. Why I have bases in Al-Assad, American Embassy, and a few other places. And I'm not doing anything. And I know Iraq run by Iranian militia. Completely. What I'm doing there. Strike him, you can just pull your hand from the oil and the government's going to be collapsed. And we have evidence, thousands of documents. Iraq is laundering money for Iran. And we pay for Hezbollah, we pay for Houthi, we pay for Syria, we pay for Iran. And we pay for terrorist organization in Iraq. What we did? We pay Iran money to strike our allies. How much we pay Iran? Biden, how much he pay him? Billion. To build good quality rocket. Ballistic rocket. It's fucking joke.
I guess where I'm going with this is you used a great analogy of an octopus. You chop off one arm, the head's still there, there's still other arms. How many generations do you think it would take to change the heart and the soul of everybody to change that direction of just violence and kind of the corruption? Do you think it's even possible?
Yeah. It's very possible. Because look, like we bring example about you being an employee, right? You have enough money, why you put yourself in risk? But when you have no option, it's like, fuck it, I'll do whatever, right? Same thing. Right now, Iraq at the top of the corrupt in all the system. What is going to happen? Going to happen civil war? We have the civil war. Let's fucking happen. For 1 year, let's lose whatever we lose. We are not going to lose more than what we lost. Let's start make Iraq the center of freedom for Middle East. Same thing with Saudi Arabia. Same thing with most of the countries. They are dictatorship. But it have to be spark. You know, the spark plug in the truck. It have to be spark somewhere. Can it be sacrificed? Yeah. This is the alphabet of freedom price.
Do you think it needs American involvement to happen, or does no involvement by the U.S. help it or hurt it?
The question is, do we have a clear vision for that? You, as American, do you have a clear vision what we're doing in the Middle East?
It doesn't appear so.
Do you have a clear vision what we're doing with Ukraine, or why we support Ukraine?
No, because I think it's the flavor of the month.
So when we have vision, yeah, we can decide what we're doing. Because from what I'm tracking now, Biden, he supports Ayatollah by giving him money. So no matter what kind of solution we will have, our president, he's doing something absolutely different than what we as American citizens, we hope. Like again, billion and billion and billion to Ukraine. What do you think if we have 1 billion for homeless in San Diego, the veterans, or San Francisco or LA? It's gonna
1 billion would help a lot of homeless across this country.
No, only one city.
Oh, yeah.
How about we pay 40, 50 billion and all of them build camp, beautiful, amazing human camp for our veterans, put him in, bring everything to him, kick the fucking medicine company away, the same medicine company who is not approved Ibogaine and DMT5 until now because they can lose a lot of money from veterans. And let's have our country back, our veterans back, because if you don't have loyalty for people who sacrifice for you, you're going to be fucking filled down so easy.
Bring up a good point. And you mentioned...
I know you will love this one.
And this is something that I've thought about since the last time we talked, and I'm glad you're back because I want to talk about it, because this is something that's important for me for the podcast.
From all the podcasts, I feel your podcast is mine. And I feel so comfortable.
You're always welcome here, but you're leaving the state.
State, not the country.
You said last time when we talked how you had stopped drinking, you had actually done the psychedelics, and it really helped you. Where I want to start with that, though, is when did you start noticing the symptoms of the PTS?
From day one. I came here to the United States struggling. I love my family. I don't feel it. Being violent, fighting, all this bullshit. But because I don't have VA benefit, if I want to go to doctor, it's going to cost me a lot of money. And I don't want to go to Social Security, act like maniac, and take money, you know what I mean? But what is make my depression, my PTSD low? This country, the environment, the health environment, I live on it. And this is the difference between me and other veterans, you know what I mean? One of the things, like, if you allow me to talk about the PTSD.
Please.
Is the ego and the bath we take in it is evil. And I'm not saying you have two personality, no. But because of all the things you face, which is death every day, and when you face death every day, you kick all the red flag in your life because you reach to the top red flag. So you don't care about blue, pink, whatever flag color. And this is kind of the more effective and damaged me from inside when Black Lives Matter, Antifa, protester, all this kind of things happen in San Diego, La Mesa, everywhere. I took my wife to La Mesa because they says, oh, Chase building is too rough. And we went, me and her, I'm driving, she's next to me. And I just hear like, not crying, but sound, like very low sound of crying. You know what I mean? I look at her, it's like, are you okay? I didn't recognize she's crying because there's no, in my understanding, there's no reason to cry. She says, yeah, but when I look at the fire and this building goes down, I remember my city, Mosul. Bro, when I hear that, it looks like trick my PTSD. Like, holy fuck. Are you okay? Yeah. So from that second, when she said that, I'm driving my car, I look out to the mirror, I look out to the center mirror, see if someone tracked me. I went to home, I put the car in the garage, I locked the gate. First time in my life. And I started having this kind of shit. Started to drink.
How many years had you been here at that point? That was the 2020 riots, so maybe about a year?
Yeah. I came 2009.
Oh,
and
10 years.
10 years.
10 years. I was thinking 2019.
Yeah. And started acting weird. It looks like I'm in hostile environment. We started doing security, not security, but kind of guarding the Home Depot, all this kind of places in Santee with weapons, just in case if someone can tear up this kind of things. It's stupid things. It's good and bad, you know what I mean? Back from there, I have my weapon in my car. Fuck. Go home, drink, go to Danny's bar, Seal's bar, start fighting. I called Dan, Taco. God bless him. He passed away a couple of years ago. Like, Dan, I need help. I feel it. I don't accept my wife. My kids, when they talk to me, make me mad for no reason. Even if they tell me joke, tell them, bro, I'm losing it. I don't want to end up by killing someone or kill myself. He says, stand by. Within 2 days, he called me like 1 hour after. He says, hey, 3 days. You going for we have journey? She's they going for that, and good luck. The organization communicate with me. They send me a lot of PDF to educate me about Abogaine, DMT5. It's like, can't wait. I don't have time to read it. It's going to be another money collector. I never look at it. We went to, I think, Point Loma, and I met 14 guys. And we had the breakfast Friday in the morning, 10 o'clock. We have Navy SEAL coordinator, wives, team guy wife, and from the organization who's running this program. And we crossed the border in Sinada, 3-floor house. And we just talk, this and that, blah, blah, blah. And I just hear them. They talk about the experience. Look like they doing it 1,000 times. And I ask them, they said, no, from the PDF, from the video they send it.
Maybe I should have read it.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So anyway, 8 o'clock.
So the entire group was going down to do a treatment?
Yes. 4 guys, includes 5 team guys. 8 o'clock, we sit with the psychologist who's in charge about the Abogaine and all the operation. And she started explaining, like, blah, 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 yeah. Inside me is like, yeah, come on in, blah, 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 blah. fucking finish this fucking bullshit. Because I want before another experience, like which is electric in your brain in Dallas. Bullshit. Nothing. They put me in the flipping chair, whatever you call it. It's make me love the drink more. So anyway, she give us 2 bills on cane, and I flip it with one of the guys. What are you doing? It's like, shut up. That's fucking secret. Just like fucking for fun. I don't believe it. We went to the 3rd floor in front of the ocean. Beautiful place. And we took the bills downstairs. And we lay down, and they put the heart rate device. We have Mexican nurse with us. And I think we lay down by 8:20, and I'm just thinking, they charge each one of us $3,500. And I didn't pay from my pocket, from the organization, Navy SEAL organization.
You're looking at the angle, not the fact that it's going to help you.
Yeah, because I don't believe it, you know what I mean? And I don't look at any BDF. And I think this has helped me a lot. So I'm just thinking, okay, in that time I don't have job. Like those Americans, so naive. They believe in everything. I run organization, collect fucking 3,500 every week. Within 4 months, I will have a trip to Europe. I will buy a house. I will this and that. I just collect fucking dream after dream after dream until 8:50. I feel like my fucking face so heavy and heat. Fuck. And you know the real coaster? When you ride it and it goes down, this is what happened with me. It looked like, whew, holy fuck. I went to places in my memories. Like the first place I went, it is like kind of, it's not language come to you. It's like idea, but with image and reality. My brother, I hit him one time in my life and I broke his nose. And I saw the blood 3D, even the small hair, I saw it. Anyway, but it's looked like in slow motion, everything. It's slow fucking motion. It's painful. Look at his face and the blood, this and that. And this has happened in reality. And when I moved from the blood and the broken nose to his eyes, I told him, I'm sorry. In reality, I did not. It's okay. No sweat. Don't mention. I feel relief.
You had never apologized to him as a young boy.
No, I hide it. I want, well, I don't know. Maybe a fucking dick. Didn't apologize. Maybe, I don't know. But it's kept in my heart. I went to people who have gunfire, we killed them. Some of them, I recognize the faces, still remember them. I thought I forget them. The faces in front of me. A lot of end memory with no solution, if I can call it. And stay from 9 o'clock all the way to 8. And in Abu Ghain, by the way, Abu Ghain is African plant. People in Africa, they use it for 1,000 years. It's basically take you to journey in your memories, and you build the memories with no solution to find agreement somehow. So until now, I saw a lot of personal things, bad, scare. It's not scare, but it's worried me a lot. And what I did every time when I go to darkness in my trip, in my journey, I pull myself back and I build a project, my illusion, which is, the bench press table. Going to Home Depot, I'm kind of buy the wood. How about the bar? How about this? Every time when I feel I am in uncomfortable, bad, dark place, I go back to the project. I think this has helped me a lot.
So you do that in your mind even today after you've done the Ibogaine, or was that just during?
Just during that. Because, I cannot even mention some details. It's so bad. And make me like now when I remember, it's like fucking take something from me. So anyway, back, build my bench press, whatever, back to the journey. It looked like take a breath and back to your journey. By 8 o'clock, it's like I had done, and I have nurse with me. And in the Ibogaine journey, you are the driver. You can stop, you can go, drink water, wake up, do whatever, back. Wake up 8 o'clock, start walking.
So you went under at basically 9 o'clock in the morning and came out of it at 8 o'clock at night?
Ish, because you are the driver.
Right.
You control your things. You know what I mean? If you want to go to the bathroom, you feel it. If you want to wake up, drink water, you feel it. You are not conscious. 8 o'clock, I went downstairs and they told me, hey, take your time, think about what happened, your experience, and try to figure out what's going on. And I just
real quick, when you come out of it and you're going to go to the bathroom, do you feel like you're completely out of it? You're back in, I'll say, normal, or?
No, because when you walk, you're kind of struggling. You have to have the nurse guiding you.
Got it.
You know what I mean? But as decision for your need, you can make that decision.
Got it.
Different than the MT5, which is absolutely different. So I just woke up, just sit with myself, remember everything, find out what's going on, all this kind of things. I start getting beautiful feeling, you know what I mean? Especially with my brother. And I called him. Like, hey, what's going on, this and that, blah, 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 And I told him, hey, I want to apologize. Like, for what? Like, for broken your nose. Come on, are you serious? Like, no, I'm dead serious. It's been a lot. And the thing is, like, I killed a bunch of bad guys. I have no regret. But this kind of only blood is big deal. So is it tricky? How is the brain? So anyway, we good with that, and told you I feel relief, I feel comfortable. And the guys, they start getting out. Oh, they they give me organic fruit. The guy's still on the journey.
Real quick, going backwards. The fact that one memory of you breaking your brother's nose, did they tell you ahead of time those things that are I don't necessarily want to say the most important? How did they explain to you how a certain memory is going to come back to you?
They told me, like, if you have like certain question in your journey, ask, and whatever you remember, write it down in the morning, and on the future start connect pieces. And for me, like I told you, there's a lot of personal things, deep, dark. I don't want to talk with it, but it's helped me a lot.
Got it.
But I just bring my brother, like one of the sample, you know
right.
what I mean?
But regardless, in your mind, that was a significant moment in your life that was unresolved.
Yes. And I forget it. And the thing I didn't
consciously you forgot it.
Yeah.
Subconsciously, it was always there.
And I didn't think this is big deal. But what happened is, like, this kind of memory is nagging me without showing as my brother broken nose.
Right.
It show in different frame of different action of different event. You know what I mean? Same thing with maybe 20 bad memory I have. I deal with some of them because people, they are died. I didn't deal with it. Some of them is on my personal level behavior. I deal with it. So, and one of the question is, who is God? I grew up as Muslim, but I felt I don't feel it. With all my respect, beautiful religion, Christianity, beautiful religion, but inside me, I feel I don't need middleman. God, He knows what is in my heart, what's in my brain, everything. Why I need someone to make me connect with God? And this is from when I'm 8 years old, 7 years old. It's like, it's not make any sense. Like, I remember when I'm walking, it's like, if I want to do something against God will right now, supposedly to go to right, I will take left. Do I need passenger, prophet, if I know this is right and this is wrong? So anyway, so one of the big questions is, who is God?
So they front load it with, they want it to be, I'll call it a religious experience.
They didn't mention any religion, but they says if you have any question, big question, this is the right time.
Got it.
And I have that. The question is, who is God? Is God Jesus?
Oh, it was your own internal question.
Yes.
Got it.
Inside
Okay.
me.
Okay.
Is God Jesus? Is God Muhammad, Moses, Buddha? Who is he? I want to surrender because, you know, we are alpha male. We don't surrender easily, especially if it's not have complete logic. So the answer came as an idea again, is you are wasting that time about who is God. And you feel God in every positive action you do in your life, by helping someone, by doing the right things, this and that. You feel it in your hand. And that's why I ask Lilia, my grandchild, I'm trying to teaching her from now. Sometime I took her with me. We cleaned the street in front of us, which is dirty. People, they don't clean it. So anyway. And hey, Lilia, why we clean the street? Oh, Jiddu's meaning grandfather in Arabic. Because this is our country. So just build an idea. But for me, when I do that, when I clean the road, without waiting someone like Showtime, like some people, they took picture on the grave for someone, some famous guys, like, why I want to fucking see your face? Like Chris Kyle, my best friend, right? I visit him, but I never took picture and posted in social media. Why I want to do that? That's pathetic. You know what I mean? So anyway, so everything, you doing it, like the smile. When my wife, she came, hey, welcome, this and that. That's good things. You feel satisfied inside you as a human, you know what I mean? This is God action inside you. You touch love, you touch God inside you. And this is make me like, holy shit, that's so easy. That's so good. And kick the hate from inside me, you know what I mean? So, anyway, by 10, 11 guys, 10, 11 o'clock, the guys start coming out from the journey, and some of them backfire on them, like they throw up, puke, very bad. For me, I feel so comfortable, so comfortable. And we just met and we talk, change the experience, you know, the journey, this and that. And it's funny, my journey is pure because I don't build any idea before I go my journey. So what I get, I didn't affect it with my imagination and vision before I went.
So maybe they shouldn't have read and watched the video.
Make sense?
Yeah, no, it makes complete sense.
So it looked like I went with a pure feeling, and all the signal came to me pure. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, we took Saturday off, healing, talking, relaxing. Sunday, we took the DMT-5. And 9 o'clock in the morning, they says, we can do it individual. Not all of you guys together, one by one. We need the first guy. All the team guy, they says, Johnny Walker, he's badass. It's like, motherfucker, you read the fucking PDF, you know what is DMT. I have no idea what is it. But now when I took the Apogaine, I start taking that journey seriously. Before, at the beginning, is like fucking bullshit, money, this and that. But now it's like, holy shit, that different level. So anyway, it's like, fuck you guys. So I went the first one, and I lay down and bed, and the Navy SEAL coordinator and the wives and the Mexican lady, and she gave me small dose. Nothing. Other small dose, nothing. You know, I never used drug in my life, so I have no idea what's going on.
Did they tell you that you should have felt it right away?
They told me it's different between 1 to 1. It's like, okay. So 3 small dose, nothing. I feel kind of embarrassing. Like, what the fuck is going on? Maybe I'm fucking badass. That's what I felt. Because the guys, oh, you're badass, you know.
I'm guessing it hits you like a Mack truck.
I start feel like, maybe I'm fucking badass. Let me take big dose. It's like, send it. So she gave me the big dose, bro. I actually closed my nose. Bro, my heart started like fucking ripping my chest. Boom, boom. I was like, holy fuck. You know, I have fucking 1,000 mission. I don't have a problem with death. For me, I accept the death as part of solution. Like me, after 10 years, when I cannot walk, this and that, it's like, fuck it, let me fucking die. I don't want to fucking go in wheelchair. Fuck it, let me fucking die. I'm done. I had enough. I live fucking enough. I live fucking long. Let me go my next journey. If there's a journey. If it's not, I don't give a shit. I'm good. I'm ready. But this one is fucking different, bro. Like in the mission, I get fucking injured, fucking all this bullshit, facing death, but nothing like this one. My heart is like fucking panicking, and I feel I left my body, which is weird. And you are passenger, you are not a driver, you cannot control anything. And this is against us as alpha male. We like to lead everything and include our destiny. And you end up with no well. That's fucking the worst part. And when I left my body, I feel the second body, which is I am with, start disappearing. You know, the sand, when you put it in your hand between your fingers and goes, this is how my body starts feeling. And I feel death. I felt death. Yeah. I have like mission. We flip in the Humvee and I've been unconscious for 5 minutes. I didn't feel death. When I woke up, I started fucking helping other guys. But in that, I feel death. Like we surround in Fallujah and Big Bush, and we're about to die. I get hit. Like, fuck, I'm going to die. It's like, fuck it, send it. But in this one, I touch it, and it scared me. It scared the shit out of me. And within a few minutes, I saw some other stuff. The affection of the journey goes away. I look up to the wall, white wall, shining peace. I feel peace coming from the wall. I look at the Mexican lady, shaman, I think, maybe. And she's not beautiful. She is from 10, maybe 1. But I feel love came from her, and I just hug her. And maybe I'm crazy, but I felt I stopped the time when I hugged her. I felt nothing move anymore. And I just like feel the love. It's weird, like you denied everything except one particular emotion, which is love, and you just feel it. And when we finish, from the third floor, I went down. I have surgery a couple months before my journey. And I don't want to call it rehab, healing. I call it journey because it's connect me with something else. I have surgery in my knee. I'm struggling with it. When I went down, I didn't feel any pain. I stay a couple of weeks without need to pee at the night. I don't know what happened. After my journey, I lost desire of drink. I used to smoke weed. Like, no drink. Like a drink, maybe book, maybe phone, maybe class. Mean nothing to me. And drama, I cannot hold the drama. Hate, I don't hate anyone, include the people try to kill me. I know I killed them, but I don't have hate inside me against them. Someone want to hurt my feeling, maybe I'll respond, but it's not going to stay with me. Change me. My kids, of course, I love them. Like you saw them, I take them with me everywhere. But now I feel them. Now I accept them. Before I accept them in my way. Cannot make mistake. Cannot do this. Cannot do that. Now, no, fuck it. Do some mistake. If it's that all what is going to get you to be better, fuck it, make mistake. And I told them, hey, if I don't save you from death, I'm not going to choose your fate. You are free. Be a Christian, be a Muslim, be Jewish, be Buddha, be whatever. I don't care. All what I care, find peace inside you. And your name, you're born with no will to find your own name. I give you the freedom. You have no obligation. You have no commitment to me. You can't change your name. You can't do whatever. At a certain point, make me feel we connect, brother. No matter who you are, we are connect. And I feel all the universe is one.
Is it too much to stretch it out to say when you got done with it, you felt at peace?
I think I replaced the hate with peace inside me. Not me, I mean that journey.
Right. And that was 2020?
Yes. I think 2020. I'm the worst one with the numbers.
Since then, are you doing anything for maintenance? And do you think you'll need to go through, or do you want to go through the process again?
No, I will never do it unless if I save someone's life, because it's pain in the ass.
You mean like if somebody says, hey, I'll do it if you'll do it with me?
If it's going to help him, but if just to be with him and do, no. I had what I need. Some people, they do 3, 4, 5 times. It's like, for me, it's like sniper. One shot, one kill. I think I take my goal from it. And I think I'm good with it. But you ask about maintenance. Same maintenance. With the PTSD when I came to the United States, it's an American dream. It's helping me. And hoping my move to Dallas, where I belong, it's going to help me more and more. And it's funny, like right now, like if you start talk about drama, let's say you and your wife, I will leave. Sorry, my phone is like...
You're a popular guy.
Biden.
How has it helped your relationship with your wife?
Beautiful. In all the levels. Still struggling, still to be, deserve to be faithful, good, husband, but we're on the right path.
Going back to your book, any plans to write another one or working on another one?
It's been idea like from a lot of a friend, like close friend. They saw what I did, like all this kind of transitioning from Iraq to United States, crazy adventure, prank, all this kind of things, fight, American dream. They says it's worth it. So probably. Before, no way. It's painful. Now, probably. Maybe next year when we start on the movie. Maybe this year, we just wait my partner to drink it. When we start the movie, will be maybe it's going to give you more successful tool if I want to write another book. Because for me is, I hate the celebrity life. Is take your soul away, bring only people love celebrity and money. Look like taking the peace from you. But if I want to write the other book, my benefit is going to be this nation. That's my goal.
Well, from a reader's perspective, what you've been able to accomplish, and I'll call it success, in everything you did to get here. And then, like you said earlier, the importance of once you got here, I didn't feel I was owed anything. I still had to go out, work hard. I did not want you to give me anything. I think that's a really impactful and powerful component to your story that would be a nice second half.
I think I feel that too. And there is a lot of good things, bad things, struggling, immigration system, immigrant people, the idea of the American dream, you know what I mean? American people, companies, the system, how we kill this nation with all the safety bullshit rules just to build, to protect big companies, all this kind of things, you know what I mean? Government, the wrong policy, how affect the economy, how affect community, how affect our warrior now, you know what I mean? All this kind of things, I think, is education and waking up people more than telling story.
So you said, and this is what was going to be one of my other questions, obviously it would make a great movie. How long has that been in the works to get it off the ground?
I mean, it's been a long time, but I think my partner, he's find some good stuff. I'm not allowed to talk about it. We hope in this year, end of this year, next year, we hope on something.
I consider myself very fortunate to have been able to spend time with you and learn more about your story. And I truly appreciate the fact that you recognize that my time with you is truly sincere, and I enjoy what we've been able to talk about.
Same feeling.
I hesitated whether or not I was going to ask you this question.
Oh, please.
No, this is a different one. So obviously, anybody who follows social media, there is a lot of infighting amongst the special operations community right now, primarily SEALs. There was a video where you came out in support or in defense of Chris Kyle and some of the negative things that were said about him. Where do you think this infighting is coming from? And do you think it goes away?
Can you explain more?
I remember seeing it might have been
one of the team guy talking shit about Chris Kyle.
And I know that you came to, you were moved enough that you basically said, hey, you know, what you're saying is bullshit.
It's not bullshit, but it's lies. Like we bullshit sometime, you know, hey, what the fuck, you know, but he's lies. And he's fucking, when he's on the team, he's fucking pussy. He didn't have like 2-3 mission with as successful mission like fucking Chris Kyle. And he talking shit about him. And we as SEAL community, we have some issue, we fix it inside. We don't go fucking for public. Yes, we are not fucking angel, all of us. We have some fucking piece, but we take care of it inside the family. When you go to podcast, Special Forces podcast, and start talking shit about fucking SEALs, that's mean you are one from two, loser, or you're fucking midget in your fucking dignity. And this is why I respond to him. And I wish I can fucking meet him one of the days, because I'm gonna fucking punch him. Like Chris Kyle, like, look, this is what a SEAL teach me. This is what a SEAL build inside me. When Chris Kyle killed, I was in the process of writing my book. Jim DeFelice told me, hey, is golden time to mention Chris Kyle, all Chris Kyle mission. And your book is going to be one of the best book ever. I told him, nope. This is not what the SEALs teach me, to use benefit from my brother blood, or I'm not going to fucking chain celebrity or money from my brother tragedy. Fuck that shit. If he's alive, can I tell him, fuck you, I don't give a shit, Chris. I will write everything. But now, nope.
Did you have
is loyalty. Let me tell you something about loyalty too. Like, I work with the FBI, and long story short, but just for loyalty, and this is in 2011, 12, I think. I just came, and I have a green card in my hand. And, I came from Iraq, not from United States. Like, FBI for you, fuck them. But if they knock the door, what the fuck? Big deal, right? How about Iraqi? So I work with them. We succeed with some good mission, terrorist activity. One time, the guy I worked with, he called me and he says, hey, Johnny, I'm going to bring a friend of mine. He have some picture. He want to show it to you, see if you know anyone. It's like, roger that. But do I trust fucking FBI? Fuck no. Bunch of them, they're fucking Mormon. Like, okay, roger that. We planning to meet somewhere in San Diego, in public area. So I went there 1 hour before, watching with my binoculars. I bought it from Swap Meet. And they came with fucking black SUV, two of them with fucking tight suits, black suit. You can't fucking tell. They went to public area, supposedly to meet. They called me, it's like, where are you at? It's like, I'm fucking behind you, motherfuckers. I'm watching you. Like, oh, what are you doing? It's like, I'm not going to fucking meet you guys. Everyone know I'm not fucking, I came with sandal. Okay, what do you want to do? It's like, let's fucking meet in your fucking SUV. So we went to the SUV. I sit in the passenger side. When I work driver, the guy bring the picture behind me. And this is the first time I told this story in public. He showed me the picture. You know this, the random picture, No. And he started showing me fucking ready room in Baghdad area, our ready room, Navy SEAL room. You know this? Like, I don't know, maybe a ready room. Fucking, with all our logo, patches. And he showed me Chris Good, one of my best friends. You know this guy? What do you think you're going to do? If you are in my spot, you came from Iraq, and FBI, they ask you.
Yeah,
and FBI, when they ask about someone, they are not going to send him a flower.
Right.
That means there is fucking trouble. There is issue. So what are you going to do? He's going to say, yes, I know him, or no?
I would just say, yeah, no.
Yeah, I said no.
Oh. But I wouldn't give any more detail than that.
Because if I says yes, that means I have to be open for all the questions. If I denied them, they know I'm lie, but at least I protect my brother. I'm not going to be witness. That's what I thought at that time. Loyalty. Do you know this? Do you know this? Do you know this? Do you know this? All of them. And all of them, they just came to my house and helped me with something. It's like, fuck. And they're just like fucking boiling inside me. It's like, fuck. I hope those fucking guys, they fucking, after the FBI, they're going to read my right and they're going to take me to the jail or they're going to deport me. Hopefully, they're going to take care of my family. That's the only thing that I'm thinking about it. Nope. Douche. No. And when I finish, well, I try to control my body language because you never know. Maybe they have camera, maybe, Try to be calm down, breathe without they feel I'm breathing, control my breath. When they finish, the guy at the back seat told him, I told you I'm going to win. And he took 200 from him. I'm like an idiot. What's going on, right? It's like, what's going on? He says, man, he went to bed. Do you know this guy? Like, no. Like, Johnny, look at to me. He's one of the team guy. Get out and join to the FBI. When he hear my name in the FBI, like he's doing this, he doing that, he says, fuck you, motherfucker, Johnny Walker, loyalty to SEALs only. He says, okay, and they play this game. Give me the fucking 200, motherfucker. I took the 200 and start punching him. But to the point, loyalty. Do you think someone else will do that, risk his life, risk his future, and he just came to this country, his dream, to protect his brother? It's huge.
So again, I go back to many of us will never know what it's like to have been in your shoes, to virtually escape Iraq and come here, and now trying to live as a U.S. citizen. I guess my only thing would be, was it supposed to be a secret that you had been helping the SEALs at that point?
Maybe they did something, not a secret, but maybe some of them did something wrong.
No, I'm just saying.
And they want to investigate that things. You know what I mean?
But in your mind, were you here and in theory, nobody was supposed to know that you had helped and been an interpreter and worked with the SEALs?
When I work with FBI, I work through Navy SEAL guy.
Okay.
So they know all my background.
Got it.
Yeah. So my point from that, like, loyalty is everything.
I can completely understand.
Our dignity is our honor. And that's why I pissed off from the team guy. Because where is fucking your loyalty? We keep our dirty clothes inside our fucking house. You know what I mean? Because this is not fair for Charlie, for Chris Kyle, for all those people, Dave, Marcus Luttrell, all those fucking legend, all those people, Michael Mansour, who's been killed. It's not fair for them to build that picture in people's eyes through Special Forces podcast. If you really fucking care about SEAL team, you go to the fucking SEAL and tell them, hey, I need fucking meeting with you guys. We need to correct Chris Kyle or anyone. But if you are not doing that, you have no fucking balls, only in fucking social media, to take some action, some attention about your fucking miserable life. This is what became personal for me.
And I think that's the thing for a lot of us looking at it from the outside is they used to have, or they had the reputation of, the silent professionals. And there are a lot of them who seem to just, like you said, be talking just to get attention on themselves. And I just wonder, can the community come in and regulate this and kind of get it back under control? Or do you think it's just going to keep getting worse? Because social media, that's the one thing. There are a lot of people who like that camera in front of their face.
I mean, look at the guy who's talking shit about Chris Kyle. How many interviews after that he did?
None that I know of, or at least none that gained any reputation or notoriety.
So that's mean he get the lesson from the. I don't know,
right?
But I know for sure they send him message: stop your shit. Because when you are a SEAL, like I'm not a SEAL, but I'm the only one have a trident.
Correct.
Consider SEAL. It's big fucking responsibility. Like when I walk in the street, I act extra responsibility because I present very value things. Like when I had my fucking DUI, I didn't say I'm fucking Navy SEAL, help me. This. I kept it the last things to think about it. Same thing everywhere. Because first I want to fill that honor with beautiful, amazing things. Second things is very valued things. You cannot fucking act selfish. So it's being controlled, but guess what? SEALs right now is not SEALs in 1960.
True.
70, in 80, in 90, 20, 2000. You know what I mean? It's going to be different. But we need to keep the value. That's all about.
Are you speaking more today at events like Cato and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Or are you speaking less?
More with Cato, with Sheriff Department, some organization. Before I accept all the speech engagement. Now I'm kind of picky, not because I'm rich or poor, no, but I don't want to waste people's time and my time. Like I went to one of my speech, I signed 250 book, free, but I put in my book, Trump 2024. I want to support Trump. And not because he is the amazing, no one like him from 1000th century until now. No, but he's the best option compared to Biden or Kamala Harris. And I think he's gonna bring this country back. He can have some benefit, of course. He's a businessman, you know what I mean? But also, he can fucking make a lot of rich people like Gates, Bill Gates, naked. And that's why you see how much support Kamala Harris get. Not from people in fucking welfare system. No, from Bill Gates and those corrupt fucking rich people.
That goes back to what we were talking about earlier when you talk about the business of government and the business of being involved in war. There are a lot of people who make a lot of money.
Yeah. Bro, the fucking Ukrainian company, there's a lot of American company, they make bunch of money from that corrupt, and they fucking support Biden with any decision. But did they support the GS employee between taking a bribe or not? No. For me, I consider this is fucking enemy activity for my America. And when Trump, he says, let's have America back again. Yes. For him, he is business, whatever. But for me, yes. Let me bring my America. America, the country I fought for, the country I believe, the country my kids believe in it. And the fucking sacrifice, and they paid the heavy price. You know what I mean? Yes, we want, and that's why we're moving to Dallas. So, is it tricky? Like billions and billions, and we have people struggling. Billion and billion. We corrupt fucking education system. Yeah, you want to be gay? Go ahead. Who's going to stop you? You have all the freedom to do whatever you want to do. You want to be lesbian? Yeah. But those fucking kids, they don't have enough knowledge to pick up the right path. It's like you plant seed inside them. How about you plant normal seed. Let him be teenager and let him be fucking Miss Princess. But at least let him have healthy decision.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So
I think, unfortunately, a lot of parents, when we all look back at being kids, I'm sure you did some stuff as a kid. I'll put it in American terms. Every kid probably said, every young boy, I want to be an astronaut. And their mom and dad let them put on an astronaut outfit. But there wasn't this thing of, well, you've identified as an astronaut at 8 years old, so we're going to do everything in our power for you to identify as an astronaut. It's just you being a kid.
yeah.
Little boy walks into the room, Mom, I want to put your high heels on. Every kid has done that. That doesn't mean that he identifies as a woman.
Curiosity
He just put your mom.
Something.
But it seems like parents today push that. Oh, that's what he wants at 8 years old. No 8-year-old really knows what they want to do. You know, they're going to want, they don't even know what flavor ice cream they want from one day to the next.
Yeah. How about if I identified myself fucking I'm Obama? Is that my right to? This is stupid. You know what I mean?
You can. Doesn't mean anybody's going to accept it.
Yeah. It's like, come on. Just make some logic. You know what I mean? Like, look at it. All the things happen. Like, I'm traveling through my company. And right now, I can fly with blind eyes. You drop me at the airport. When I go to the neighbor, I will tell you this is Democrat or this is Republican. And this came from someone not born in this country, from his observation and professional observation. Like, look at Stockton, Bakersfield, San Diego. We work in Stockton, homeless everywhere, drug everywhere. They start stealing shit from our machine. Call the sheriff. They say, Johnny, we have no control. Like, okay. I start fucking ambush those motherfuckers. Fucking capture those guys who are stealing our shit because it's personal. You're stealing fucking travel motor. That means we are not going to work that day. It's going to affect fucking 20 guy to work and support their family. It's personal. So I start capturing them and beat the shit out of them. Start fucking go to places and destroy it. End of our project, you will show them with the shipping cart. It looks like they have homeless convoy. They escape from our area. One guy, he can make change and fucking kick the homeless. How about if everyone fucking doing it? You know what I mean? So the point is, and the question is, yes, Democrat is old party, this and that. I'm not questioning his dignity, but where are you taking us? I'm not saying Trump is perfect. I think he should have less speech, less talking shit about Kamala Harris and Biden, yes, but I think he's the best we have. So
I would say that everybody who's trying to give people, the community, whatever you want to call it, more freedoms and, you know, less punishment and all that stuff, I guarantee you the wealthy on either side of the fence, as soon as there's somebody camping in a tent in their front yard, they're going to call the police and say, get this guy out of my front yard. As long as it's not around them, they don't care.
No.
The same way the reduction in punishment for committing crimes is occurring, I guarantee you every one of those people, if you went into their home, they're not going to let their kids get away with doing something wrong. There is nothing wrong with having a punishment for doing something wrong. And I think that's what for whatever reason, we're losing that. We're losing the fact that there are consequences for the decisions you make.
I mean, look at it. New York, San Francisco, the most beautiful cities in the world, not in the United States. What is the positive effective since the Democrats ruled those countries, those cities? Criminal, People, they don't feel safe. Like right now in El Cajon, after 10 o'clock, I cannot go to Walmart, the parking lot, unless I have weapon, knife, whatever. And when I reaction, oh, you're racist. I'm not fucking racist, motherfucker.
I just want to be safe, and I want my family safe.
My family be safe. And if you consider my reaction racist, fuck it, I'm racist. But guess what? That's things you fucking cause me or blame me. You started, not me. So all this manipulating things, the Democrat, they doing it. If I feel they doing it for human, American citizen, I will support it. But I know what the wisdom for opening border. So, okay, there is beautiful, peaceful human being, they want to come. Okay. I'm not going to have any red flag and act like fucking idiot. And I'm going to eat the bite. Fentanyl. Why is on the city? Everywhere. Homeless. You think the medicine company and Biden administration, Kamala Harrison, they cannot find solution? Give me 5 minutes. I will find fucking 5,000 solution. 5 minutes. A human solution. When they don't find solution, is this going to bring red flag to you as leader or not? So this is what we're talking about. I'm not comfortable from your policy. I am the one who is immigrant to this country. I'm not comfortable. I don't feel safe. I smell your leadership take us to chaos. Look at the way how we pulled the troops from Afghanistan. This is This is the army left Afghanistan to present you the way fucking people catch the airplane, they want to fly with it. Is this a present to you? Present your belief? No. Why we want to give this fucking unusual, ugly picture about our troops? Why? Right? So all those is red flag make me feel I am your partner, I am your brother, I'm your friend, I'm your citizen. Make me feel not comfortable and you don't care about it. So.
I'm not one who likes politics. I don't. Remember how you made the comment, if drama was to kick off, me and my wife start arguing, you're going to be the first person walking out of the room. I don't want it around me. I'm that way with politics. I really don't.
Yeah.
The only thing I do say, though, is it's a business. I don't care who's running for president. I don't care if it's Trump. I don't care if it's Harris.
Whatever. It's
a business.
Yeah.
And it's not just Trump or Harris that's benefiting from it. The reason the government makes decisions is because there are bigger groups making money from it.
Agreed.
That's what I don't like.
Agreed. But less harm for us, Trump.
True.
That's the point. You know what I mean?
Like at the end of the day, I want my family and my community to be safe.
This is one. And I want to bring your attention to this point. I told you I hated trauma. If you and your wife talk now, I will leave. If my daughter and my wife argument, I will leave them. Or stop, please. I can find another place. But when I involve in political drama, because if this country gone, I will lost home. And I don't want to end up with no home. I finally find a home. So.
We're going to see you running for politics in the future?
No, fuck no, brother. Well, I'm talking about all this political drama because it's concerned me. Because I don't have another home.
Very true.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I can fucking ignore your argument or my wife or my friend, my brother.
But you can't ignore your home.
Because I'm going to lose everything. And this is the problem right now. Yeah. If we are not going to wake up, and the funny things, United States wake up only when we have disaster. 9/11, everyone want to carry the weapon to kill who strike us, right? Now the politics strike us. Did you vote for them or not?
I'll leave it for you to close it out. Anything last thing you want to talk about?
I just want to appreciate your time, brother, and thank you for being you. And I feel so comfortable. I think I talk about some stuff I will never think I will talk about it. Thanks for letting me think and talk. Think like, not give me time to think, no. Like while I'm thinking, talking. So it's look like from my heart to your heart. So thank you so much.
I appreciate your time. I look forward to the movie.
Thank you, brother.
I appreciate you watching. But before you go, if you like the video, please hit that subscribe button. Also, any comments are appreciated. Thank you.